Anastasia Thanasoula is the personality behind Hartino Circo on Cosmos FM. Whether behind the mic or writing, she's bringing people together through music, good conversation, and storytelling. And Anastasia joins me to chat all about it. Hi.
Hi, Tina. First of all, thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you so much for joining me today. So I was recently introduced to your work through your Cosmos FM show. So when did your journey at Cosmos FM begin?
Well, I started working for Cosmos FM last March. And when I came here, I realized that they didn't play music for young people. You know, Greek rock or more Greek modern music. So I was like, we have to do something about this. And I had a conversation with a radio station's president, Mr. Stelios Takidis, and I told him, okay, Mr. Stelios, we should do something for the young people, the people that we came now from Greece. I came 4 years ago from Greece, and the people who born and grew up here. And he was like, okay, Anastasia, do your thing, do your stuff. It's on you. And we started Project Next Generation, and Hartino Circo is a part of this project.
Nice. So tell us about your show, Hartino Circo. I know that you talk to some incredible people, kind of like what we're doing right now. You play amazing music, but tell us all about it.
Thank you so much. Well, first of all, I'm a big fan of rock music. I love rock music. I grew up with Dire Straits, Black Sabbath, and also there are some very popular Greek rock bands that they are great, like Tripes, Xylina Spathia, Domenica. And this rock music are not very known here in USA among the Greeks in Homogenia. So I decided to teach the Greek rock music to the other people. And the other thing of Hartino Circo is to make people come together. Through Hartino Circo, I met some incredible guys like Tony Kariotis, Mr. Epapagorevete, Maria the Nerdy Greek. She has her show also here on Cosmos FM. Antonio Rissis, Olympian Beard. Now I'm meeting you. That is awesome. And the goal of Hartino Circo and Project Next Generation is all together to become a parea, a company, and help each other with our dreams, our goals, and just to keep and preserve our civilization and promote the Hellenic heritage here in USA, in Canada, in Australia. Last time I had Ilias Kosmidis, and this is awesome.
Yeah, and I love what you're saying too, because I feel like a big part of what we also do at Agape Greek Radio is celebrate our stories and what everyone is doing around the globe, pursuing their dreams, but also preserving these stories to also inspire the next generation as well.
Exactly. My idea came when I gave birth to my daughter, Alcestis, in Greek. And I thought that, okay, in 15 years, what it will be Greek to her, how she will be proud of being Greek. We have to make something. Okay, we have from the past generations, τον πολιτισμό μας, but we have to keep going with this. We have to make something new and refer us from the next generation, for us and the next generation. And I'm so happy that you do the same thing with the Happy Radio.
Thank you. I want to ask you though, how do you feel every time you finish a show? Because I know with my show, I'm always left so inspired, so energized by the people that I talk to. But how do you feel?
Oh God, I am so excited. Yeah. Sometimes I walk around 2 miles to go back to home just to relax myself because through the interviews and the conversations that I have with the other guys, I am like, okay, look how their life is, look how my life is. It's food for thought sometimes. For example, when I had Ilias last time, and he told me about the Australia and how are the Greeks in Australia, I was like, oh my God, we are the same, but we are different also. So yeah, I'm very excited. And just to be honest, I drink cup of wine sometimes. I don't know if it's forbidden to tell it, but it helps me to relax.
Yeah, no worries. So I know we talked a little bit about this just now, but what makes radio and storytelling the best way for you to connect with the Greek community?
Well, storytelling and the radio station is a way to make me to be connected with my roots, connected with my language. Uh, well, sometimes it's very difficult to adjust uh, in a new country, in a new homeland. I born and grew up till 20 years old in Greece, and I came here. All my family, my friends are in Greece. So through this, I wanted to meet new people, to make friends, and spread our language to the people. Last time when I had a show with Efivia, teenage years, what music we used to listen when we were teenage, a guy texted me and he was like, okay, I cannot understand Greek at all, but I loved your music. I loved your Greek rock music. And this guy listened to Tripes, and it was awesome that in another way he never listened to the Greek language. And the Cosmos FM does this, and I'm so proud of being a part of it.
Your first book you decided to publish during the start of the pandemic. So tell us about what the book is about, because I know that it's something that you had for about 8 years.
Exactly, yeah. I had your research is so good, Tina. You impressed me right now. Yeah, I had it in my drawer for 8 years, and when this pandemic thing happened, I was like, okay, Anastasia, maybe now it's time to make your dream come true. Well, my grandfather came here in USA 1921. He lived here till 1960. He was a miner in Utah, a very hard work. And also, when he opened his first shop, KKK attacked him. Through his story, I discovered some things for Greeks here in USA that they are not so known in Greece or or here in Greek Americans. For example, KKK was after the Jews and Greeks also. A HEPA made to protect the Greeks from KKK and ask for their rights, like the citizenship, like the protection and all the stuff. So this book talks about the history of Greeks here in USA, because okay, our history is how we fought the Turkish, how we became an independent country, 1821, how we fought against Italians and Germans. Our ancient history is so impressive and terrific and so significant. But also our history is in Canada, in USA, in Germany, in Australia, because we are immigrants. All we are immigrants. And through this book, I wanted to make known the history of Greeks.
What was it like for you to write the book?
Oh, it was a long journey, 3 years journey. I was a student in Thessaloniki back then when I started writing this. I discovered so many things that I didn't know, and through this book, made me more proud Greek. All this pisma that we have, all this philotimo that we have. The hero of the book lost his money twice in his life. The first when he lost his money from crash, 1929, and the second time he lost his money when from a German invasion. And when he was 50 years old, he started his life again, and he made a family. And through all these difficulties, at the end, he was a winner. So I learned so much from my hero, from Dinos. I taught him and he taught me back. And for 3 years, he was my friend, my lover, my father, my family. He was everything for me. I cannot stop talking about my book, so be free to stop me.
No, I love hearing about it, but I listened to a video that you had recorded when you were talking about the book, and you talked about what it meant to follow your dreams. And if it doesn't happen the first time, try it again for the second time. And if not the second time, then go for the third time. Was that something that was always easy for you to do, from moving to Greece to the States, or even from pursuing other opportunities?
Well, I'm from this woman who overanalyze everything. I think it's a woman. I don't know if it's a woman thing or a Greek thing to overanalyze everything. But in the end, I was like, okay, my motto is that I want to do something that in the future I will not regret for it. What I want to say is that I came to USA because I didn't want to be over 70 years old and think about it. I wanted to give a chance to myself. And in the end of the day, this is my motivation to do. I will try for it. I will try to fulfill my dreams. Because I think that, okay, yeah, you have to be lucky to fulfill your dreams. But if you don't try for them, you will never know that you can achieve your goals. It's an ancient Greek saying, adverb, parimia, that it says, "Sin Athina ke hira kini." You have the luck, but you have to do something for this.
Yeah, and I love that. So what's next for you?
Oh, well, just to be honest, I want to make Cosmos FM and Project Next Generation family bigger.
Nice.
I want to have a meetup with all you guys from all over the world. It will be great. And of course, I started writing my second book.
Nice.
Yeah, it's about history also. History is my thing. I love history. But unfortunately, I cannot say more about this.
We'll have you back on the show to talk about it. Nice.
Of course.
Well, Anastasia, thank you so much for taking out the time to speak with me.
Thank you so much, Tina. It was a blast because it was my first time. And oh my God, you're an amazing hostess. Thank you so much.
So are you. Thank you. And when does your show play on Cosmos FM?
Every Friday, 7 p.m., 91.5.
Well, you heard her, you guys. Tune in. And to keep up with Anastasia, check out Hartino Circo on Cosmos FM. And don't forget to follow her on social.